Alright guys, so in this part of the tutorial, what we're going to do is we're going to import this whole template over here. Okay, so for those of you who cannot follow the tutorial and then you just want the template to and then start designing your website quickly, now I'm going to show you how you can be able to do that. So what we are going to do is we're going to go to this website. I'll put the link in the description for you, templateseller.com. Now go over here and then get the template from this side. Okay, so this is the template over here. You can be able to get this whole template over here. All right, so once you are done, now get a new WordPress installation. Though, as you can see, this is a very new WordPress installation over here. There is nothing on it. This is just new WordPress installation. Now what I have done over here is just to install two plugins. Okay, so just two plugins that I have installed. I've installed Elementor and then Elementor Pro. Okay, because we're going to use Elementor Pro for the website. So get Elementor Pro and then install it, and then also install Elementor. But first install Elementor first, and after that you install your Elementor Pro. Okay, so this is what I have really done, nothing else. Now after that, we're gonna go ahead and then go to appearance over here, go to themes, and then we are going to install the theme that this template is built on. Okay, so click on add theme over here, and then we're going to search for the Kadence theme. Okay, so scroll through and then look for Kadence theme, or over here you can just type Kadence over here. All right, so once you find this one, you're gonna click on install over here. When you install the theme, do not activate it. Okay, so do not activate it, and that is it. Do not activate it. So just install it without activating it. So after that, you are done. Now click on upload theme again, because this is where we're going to upload the theme that we bought on templateseller.com. Okay, the theme that we got on templateseller.com. So click over here and then locate where your theme is. Okay, so I'm going to just locate where my theme is. So this is my theme over here. Okay, this particular one over here. So this one over here is my child theme. I'm just going to click on open over here, click on install, and as you can see, I've installed the theme, but I have to activate the theme. So this time around we will activate this one because we want to use this one over here. So as you can see, the parent theme is the Kadence theme, so make sure that you have it installed without activating it, and then you activate the child theme that you got from templateseller.com, and then you activate it. So install and activate it, and now as you can see, we have the theme over here. This is the theme that we are dealing with. Okay, so now that we have this theme, all what we need to do is to click on this button, which is install AI starter template. Okay, so we're gonna click on it, and as you can see, it will bring us to this particular page over here, and this is template seller, where we bought the theme from. We're gonna click on it, and we're gonna have this this theme showing to us, or this template showing to us. What we are going to do is we want to import the template. Okay, so what we are going to do is to click on it over here, and then click on finish and launch, and click on start import. So it will install and activate all the plugins that we're going to use for the website for us, and then we are good to go. Import all the template and other stuff also for us, and we are good to go. All right, so our theme has been successfully installed. Okay, installed for us, so we can go ahead to see our site, or we can go ahead to see all the pages that was created for us. Now I'm going to click over here, and this is the website that we are building on. I'm going to just click on refresh over here to refresh the page to see if our new theme is done. So as you can see, our website is complete over here, and everything is what is done for us. So we don't have any theme of we don't have any thing over here. Okay, so we can go ahead and then fix these spaces over here where our events are and where our our sermons are. Okay, so we have to quickly fix all those places. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check and see if all the pages and all the other stuff also came. So what I'll do is I'll go back over here and click on go to pages, and then to see if all the other pages came. So as you can see, all the pages came. Okay, all the pages came over here, and everything is what fully done about 21 pages over here and about 18 pages published. Okay, so 3 are not published because of this. So about 18 pages, all of them are working perfectly fine. So if you notice over here, we have events, we have sermons also over here, and then we have the ACF. This is the ACF which we use in creating the post types and then the field groups. Okay, so and that gave us the events and then the sermons over here. So if you go to all sermons or all events, you're gonna see that we don't have any event over here. And if you go to all sermons, you see that we don't have any sermons also over here. So what we are going to do is we have to create our own sermon, otherwise we will not get anything that will appear over here. Okay, and that is it. So first of all, you have to create your sermon, and then you have to also create what your event. Now let me look at the old sermons over here, and I'm just going to pick one, and then we use it to create one sermon for us. So let's look at this particular one, which says grace transformed us, or grace transforms. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and then click on watch over here, just copy the heading over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and come over here, click on add new sermon. I want to show you how the sermon side and other stuff will come. So when you click on add new sermon, you're going to see that you're going to see this particular side, which is the meta boxes. Okay, this display all the meta fields or the group meta field groups that you created. Okay, we created using the ACF. So just click over here to close it, and then you will have your title over here, and then inside the title, after the title, we're going to have our description or sermon outline also over here. So I will just copy this one over here. I'm going to copy this one, come over here and put in the sermon outline over here. Now I can go ahead and then open the meta box. So I'm going to click over here to open the meta boxes, and then fill in this sermon fields over here. So I'm going to go over here, and then we have the reverend name, which is Reverend Daniel Mensah. I'm going to just put in the speaker or the pastor over here. The sermon summary, okay, which is also needed in some way. So what I'm going to do is, you don't see the sermon summary over here, but if I go back over here, you're going to see that this is the sermon summary. So I'm going to come over here and paste it over here. Now the sermon date, I can choose any date that I want. So let's say last Sunday, and then duration also I can say maybe 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. And then featured Bible verse, I can just put in any Bible verse that I'll pick. So let's say maybe Psalm 23 or Psalm 24. Okay, and then you can put in YouTube video link also over there. So if you look at this one, there is a video link which is I placed over here. So I can just copy this video URL, come over here and then paste it over here. You can add audio, you can add sermon notes, all of them you can be able to add them for your church members to download it. And then when you go to this side also, which is where you're going to see your sermon and then the blogs and other stuff. Now click on the sermon and add your featured image. Okay, so I'm going to add some featured image over here. I'm going to use some of the images over here, so like this particular one over here, and add it over here. And then when I go down sermon category over here, I can click over here to add my own category. Okay, so what is the category of this sermon? It says what? Faith and spiritual growth. Okay, so I'm just going to pick this one, faith and spiritual growth. And after that, I'm going to click on publish to publish it. Okay, I'm going to click on publish to publish it. All right, so we've published it. Now let's go to the website again, refresh the website to see if our sermon appears over here. Okay, so as you can see, that is it. Okay, now our sermon appears. Okay, so now we can go ahead and click on watch sermon, and we have a sermon page showing over here. So you see this sermon page is not showing the way we want it. Okay, so we have to fix this one also. So it's very simple to fix. You see this is the main sermon page over here, and look at how this one shows. Okay, it means that something is not working well, so we have to what, we have to fix it. So we have to go over here to Elementor, go to theme builder. Okay, make sure that the page that is supposed to show sermon is what is showing over there. Okay, so what are we looking for? We're going to look for a single post type. Okay, so single post type, and let's see if we see the sermon page over here. So this is a sermon single post type over here. So let's click on edit. All right, so we're going to close this one and then make sure that everything works fine. So I'm going to go over here and then go to display options, and as you can see, it's supposed to display all the sermons. So I don't know why it's not displaying, because the display conditions, everything is all right. I'm just going to click on save again, because it's supposed to, give me the sermon. But let me go over here again and refresh it again, once again, and as you can see, now everything works perfect. I didn't even do anything. I just went to the place and then just click over here, clicked over here, and then click on display conditions over here, and then just saved it again, and now everything works perfectly fine. So now as you can see, our sermon page, our single sermon page is working perfectly fine. Okay, so now everything is working perfectly fine. We can do same for events, okay, because we don't have any event page. So if you go to the sermons page over here, I'm going to see that we have one sermon over here. Now if I go to event page, it's going to show me that there is no event. Okay, so no event over here. As you can see, there is no event over here. But if I go ahead to create an event, okay, so let me just click over here and click on theme, exit to theme builder, and then we're going to close the theme builder. Okay, so let me go ahead and close the theme builder. All right, so if I go ahead over here and then go to event over here and then click on add new event, we can easily add an event also over there. Okay, so basically that is it. So the same way, I'll close the meta boxes and then event name. So let me go over here and then see the event which is there. So we have prayer and then worship or youth conference. So let me use this one, which is what, youth conference. So I'm going to say youth conference, and we have some description which we can use. So let me open it up and then see how the description is. So this is the event description over here. So we can copy this one, come over here and put it over here. Now let's go ahead and open the meta boxes over here. We can set event date. So we say maybe let's set it to February. Okay, so let's say February what date? So maybe February 14th. Okay, and then end date, which is going to be the same date also, February 14th. Okay, so event summary, you can put event summary over there. So this is the summary over here. So I'm just going to copy it, come over here, paste it over here. Okay, so event time, you can put the time over here. So I'm going to say 6 p.m. The location, I'm going to say Accra. Okay, and then the map also, you can put in your location over here. Now forget about this one which says it's not responding or whatever it is, not loading. Just ignore it. Okay, and then come over here, you can set your event image. So we're gonna go over here and then set an image for the event. So what we're going to use it, we're going to use this one over here, and we set the event name. Now choose the event category type or the event type over here. So we say youth conference. Okay, and then is it going to be a registered event, or will people have to register? You can click over here and then it will show you the registration link over here, and then you can be able to go ahead and register. Of course, if there is no registration, just take this one. And then the speakers, so who will be the speakers? So who are going to be the speakers? you can, write your speakers over here. So these are going to be my speakers, so I'm going to put them over here. And then also we go to this side, which is the right hand side. We click on event over here. We set a featured image for the event, so the same image over here. And then we scroll down, we have add event type, and as you can see, we chose what, youth conference. So we're gonna just type in youth conference over here, and we click on add event type. Okay, and then we are good to go. So once it is done, we just click on publish over here. Click on publish also over here, and you are good to go. Everything is set up for you. Once it is published, you just go to the events page, and then you're going to see the event over here. So we go over here, and then we click over here to refresh it, and our event are showing right over here. Now when we go to the home page over there, we will also see our event also showing at the home page over here. So basically this is how you can be able to use template seller template to be able to create your website. Now it is very easy to edit this one, because everything we use over here is Elementor and Elementor Pro, so you can be able to easily edit this particular website easily, or the template easily. All what you need to do is to just click on edit with Elementor on any page. Okay, any page that you go, click on edit with Elementor, and you are good to go. You can be able to go ahead to edit all of them, edit everything that you don't want to see. You can go ahead and edit it. All right, so once you're over here, just just close all the things that you have to close, and as you can see, you can just click over here and rename or edit this one. You can click over here to edit everything that you want to edit. Everything is editable. You can go ahead and change the image over here. Okay, everything that you want to do, you can be able to do it as easily as possible. Once you are done, just click on publish, and then all your your edits will be live for you. And that is how you can be able to use template sellers templates to get this church website for yourself.